Hey, it's Henry from exceptionalmarketer.com. And today I want to talk to you about a product which I've already spoken to you about. It's called the Mass Traffic Blueprint. It is a product, incidentally, which you can get for 100% free with no strings attached. It will be the first link below this video. But what the Mass Traffic Blueprint is exactly what its name says. It is a training on how to get massive amounts of traffic to any offer in any niche by following exactly what the program shows you how to do. So in this video, I want to just give you a general overview of what the Mass Traffic Blueprint entails. I'm not going to get into too many specifics. I will be making other videos for that purpose, but I want to give you an overview just to show you what's included in this program. So the Mass Traffic Blueprint looks like this. You've got sources, quick sources of traffic, which is level one. These are called fast results traffic. I've made a video on one of those methods, which is influencer traffic, but there are 5 that are shown. The second level is called strategic scale traffic, which I'll get into in a moment. That's a more advanced level. And then the third level is called domination level. And this is the first part of the program, which is getting traffic, just to get the traffic to your offers. And these are the methods by which you get that traffic. So we have the fast results traffic, which is basic. It's very basic. It's how to get quick results. It's influencer traffic. It's social media traffic. It's banner ad traffic, things like that. But even those things, you need to have a bit of knowledge to make sure you're doing it in the most effective manner. And then we've got what's called the strategic scale traffic. Now, these are more advanced. There's CPA traffic media, and there's other types of strategic scaling what you've got. And we'll get into that in other videos, but this is a little bit more advanced. It's not for somebody just to use initially to get traffic. That's what the fast results traffic is. Then the last one is this blue, which is the domination. Here is where you can actually dominate in your niche. You can get all the traffic literally that you want. You can get millions of visits if you want, and you're not dependent on anybody. That's the beauty of this. You're not dependent on a Facebook, which can ban your account at the drop of a hat. You're not dependent on an Instagram or a YouTube or a TikTok, any of those, which you don't own that traffic. You don't control that traffic. And if they decide they don't like you, or they don't like affiliate marketers, or they don't like people promoting, you're gone. So this will make you totally independent. So the first step is getting traffic. That's part of the Mass Traffic Blueprint, which goes into great detail here. The next step is managing traffic. Once you get the traffic coming in, what do you do with that traffic? Well, initially, you're going to send it to a landing page. Now, you never, ever send traffic directly to a raw link. That does not work. It doesn't work on a number of levels. One, it won't work because people aren't going to follow through. They've seen that already, and they're kind of blind to that. So nobody is going to go straight to, here's my ad, let me go grab my credit card and buy. That's one level where it won't work. The other level where it won't work is that many of the advertising platforms will ban you for doing that. If you on Facebook and you send somebody to an affiliate link, you're gone. They'll ban you, no questions asked. So what you want to do is send them to either a landing page where you get an opt-in and you get an email address, or even better, to a bridge page, which pre-sells the potential prospect on your offer. It warms them up a little bit. Now, what do you do here? Well, rule number 2, the first rule we already went over, is you never go to a raw link. Rule number 2 is you never waste a visitor. Every visitor counts. So you're going to take people and send them to your email list. You're going to get subscriptions, but not everybody is going to subscribe. If you get a 30% subscription rate, that may be a great subscription rate, but 70% of your visitors are gone. You've lost them, which means 70% of the money you spent for those ads is now gone. Well, you don't want to see that happen. So what you do is you do what's called retargeting. You put a simple pixel on your landing page, which basically captures each of these people, And then you can follow them on the internet. You can continue marketing to them to bring them back to your landing page. So you never, ever lose a visitor. And, depending on who you listen to, some of the advertising experts will tell you it may take 7 or up to 9 visits before somebody will comply with your call to action. Well, with retargeting, you got a much better chance of getting them to your landing page. And the retargeting ad costs are much, much, much lower than the cost you would initially spend to initially get somebody to your landing page. The retargeting ad costs are just a fraction. So now once you manage this, you'll build up a list. Then you want to go to the multiply. The multiply is your hub. Now your hub is your place on the internet. It's basically your website, but it's where you have everything, all your blog posts, all your videos. You can have them on YouTube as well, but you have everything there because you want to draw people to your hub and you want to brand yourself on your hub. That's extremely important to brand yourself. Also, all of your promotional links should be linked to this website. If you go to a ClickFunnels and you make up a landing page, they'll give you their own URL, which is not something you want. You want the URL that has your URL in it, because what does is it builds up a brand, and also the advertising platforms favor brands. If they see just a link, a random link, they don't show much favoritism to that. But if you have a branded link to a website, then your chances of getting banned are a lot less, and your chances of getting your ads approved quicker and more often have just risen. So what do you want to do on your hub? Well, let's go to the next slide here. I want to show you what's going on here. So here is your first section. This is what we said, the 3 levels of traffic, level 1, level 2, level 3. You send them to your landing page, you put them on your list, or you retarget them. That's called managing your traffic. And what you want to do is you want to build up this email list. You can build it, if you have the ability, to 100,000. You can build it to 10,000. But I'll let you in on a little secret. If you build it to 1,000, you can make a ton of money doing that as well. You do not have to build it to have 1 million people on your mailing list. And I want to show you how. So we're at this stage now, which we said was the managed traffic. Now we're going to get to the multiply stage. So here again, we said is you're going to your hub. Now, there's a couple of ways to get traffic on your hub. One way is, the very simple way, is you brand yourself. Everything, all your ads, all your videos, any blog posts, everything directs people to your hub. You have all your content there. You have all your landing pages there. You have all your promotional material on your hub. So that's one way to get traffic. However, there's a better way, and that's called data aggregation. Now, I have to tell you, data aggregation is an advanced subject. It is going to be taught. It is taught in one of the later modules in the Mass Traffic Blueprint, which I mentioned before is a course you can pick up at 100% free, no cost. But this thing is amazing, because what happens here is, you know how Facebook has similar audiences? They'll take your audience and they'll find people who are similar. They have the same traits as the people in your audience have. And you can build a larger audience. Now, Facebook controls that, and Facebook controls any audiences they build. But what you can do is you can go to a data aggregation company, and this is all explained in great detail in a later module in the Mass Traffic Blueprint. But they will take a look at the people on your list right now, regardless of the size, if it's 10,000 or 100,000, and they will find people who exhibit those same exact traits. And you can order traffic from this company any amount you want, and they will send it either to your landing page, if that's where you want it, and you'll be able to get opt-ins right away, or if you want, they'll send it to your retargeting list. You retarget, and they'll just see the retargeting ads that you have. Either way, you can get mass traffic doing this. You could literally order 1 million hits if you wanted to. So what does that do for you? That makes you 100% independent. You're not relying on Facebook. You're not relying on Instagram. You're not relying on YouTube. You're not even relying on Google. You're not relying on anybody. And you can build your mailing list, which nobody can take away from you. Even if the company that provides your email service bans your account, by law, they have to give you your mailing list. That is the only asset that you control. And you want to take that mailing list, you can have a list with 10, you build it to 1,000, you build that to 10,000, you build that to 100,000, and you can build it to 1 million. And you can do that using data aggregation. Now, again, it's an advanced subject. You really need to know what you're doing. And like I said, it's explained in the later modules in this course, which you can get for free. But by using this, you can increase your traffic exponentially. And guess what that means? That means you are now dominant. You have no independence on anybody else. You're 100% independent. You get as much traffic as you want to any offer you want in any niche that you want. And that traffic is going to be traffic that exhibits the same traits as the people who opted into your list. So it's targeted, highly targeted traffic. It doesn't get a whole lot better than that. That's exactly what you want. This is something which is also taught in the Internet Traffic Academy, which is part of the bundle that you get with the Success Challenge. Now, I'll also include a link to the Success Challenge below. Now, that is a paid program, but that's a program where you've got everything in there. If you buy that particular program and you follow through, you will never have to buy another product again. You will never have to buy any training whatsoever. You'll need a website, you'll need an internet connection, and you'll need an autoresponder, and you're done. So again, you can get the Mass Traffic Blueprint for free. You get an idea what this is. The greater detail for all the traffic methods will be taught in the Internet Traffic Academy, which is part of the Success Challenge bundle. That will be the second link in the description below this video. So there you have it. This is a way you can get as much traffic as you want at your fingertips anytime you want, and you don't have to be reliant on anybody else. This is super powerful. It is part of the Mass Traffic Blueprint, which you can get again for 100% free. It will be the first link below this video. Okay, stay tuned for my next video. I will be going into more of these traffic sources, particularly the fast results traffic. Until then, get the Mass Traffic Blueprint. It costs you nothing to get it, and go through the course. You'll thank me. You'll love the course. You'll thank me because you'll see your traffic numbers just jump. So go ahead, get cracking on that, and I will catch you in the next video.